Hi there! Right, so in today's video we're going to be trying some more traditional animation techniques using drawing. So I've been drawing loads of tiny astronauts. So basically I have a video planned and for a little animation which will include an astronaut that visits someone in their home, but before visiting them they arrive in sort of hologram form. I'm thinking Star Wars, where someone suddenly beams a message and it's all sort of black and white flickery and yeah, projected onto the screen. So that's the kind of vibe I'm going for. So I'm not 100% sure how to do this, so I think we're going to be using a bit of trial and error, so you might have to bear with me on this. But my idea is I've drawn lots of little astronauts. I've already drawn like a couple of pages of these, but I mean they take so long that I kind of want to have a go before I've drawn. Like, I don't want to draw like a whole book worth of these and then realise this isn't working, because I think I'm just going to want to scream. I mean, I'm sort of already at that level. So yeah, I think we're just going to play around today, see how this goes, and see if it works. My idea is to cut a little halo around them first. Yeah, I think that's just going to give them a sort of like hazy, ghostly almost appearance, which is kind of the vibe I'm going for. If that doesn't work, we can then cut just exactly around the outline. But obviously, if I do that on the outline first, we're kind of going to be a bit stuck. I guess I could stick the paper back on, it would look rubbish in it. So yeah, I think it's easier to do the sort of halo around first. Then we can do a final cut and do some more if we need to. So yeah. I'm going to go and cut these out and we'll have a play around with some green screen, see what we can put together, and back at the end too, let you know how it's gone. Wish me luck. So first job, cutting out all my tiny astronauts, which as you might imagine took quite some time. Got the radio on, tried not to dance around like a maniac. Quite difficult. Then onto the green screen. So I've just painted a board green and then I've made a little notch to show where the little astronaut's going to go. Obviously I don't want him just like bumbling around. So some of the astronauts I've put numbers on the back of, so when they put them together in the order they will create the motion of waving, so we'll see how that works. Then time to get filming. I was so excited about all the filming that I completely forgot to get my lighting properly set up. Now the room doesn't actually seem that dark, but you do need quite a lot of lighting involved with your animation. Thankfully there is stuff we can do to fix that in post-production, so I'm going to show you that here today as well. So initially when I took the photos, I took some blank images to put in between the astronauts. I wanted to create a flickering effect, but I'm not quite sure it came off. I've still left a couple of blanks in there, but I've removed some of the blanks. I just think it looks like a smoother image to look at. I think it becomes too distracting if there's too many flashes. So I think this works quite well. Now to try and brighten this up. I wasn't sure if this was going to work. It was possible I was going to reshoot all this, but thankfully this worked really well. There is so much you can do in post-production, so don't panic. A lot of things are salvageable. And now that looks so much better. We don't need to do any more filming. Awesome. So obviously we don't have a background for the astronaut yet. So we're just going to make a little space background somewhere that an astronaut might be at home. So I'm in paint. I think paint gets a bad rep. I like a bit of paint. Basically I just want to play around in paint. So here we are. We're just colouring the background, putting in a few little stars. Then putting in a little moon, so he's just walking around on the moon. Thought that was quite cute. Yeah, so we're just going to put that together, use that as the green screen background as a bit of filler, just so we can see how it looks like. And, oh, it looks quite cute. I think that works quite well. And I think that looks great. That's just what we were expecting. A little bit of flicker, but that's kind of the vibe we're going for, so we've leaned into it. Hey. So I think that went pretty well. Obviously, as you all know, with animation, there's still a lot to do. I've still got to build a whole set. I've still got to make a puppet. But don't worry, I'll keep you updated. We'll do lots of videos. I'll show you everything I'm doing so you can see every step of the way what's going on. There's still lots of footage to shoot. I also need to draw hundreds of astronauts. Lots of work to do. Things are going well at the moment. Obviously, any number of things could go wrong. There is a lot of different variables here, so you know, I'm sure some things will go wrong, but we'll work through it. It's all a bit of trial and error. I'm a beginner here. I've only been doing stop motion animation for about a year now, so yeah, still a lot to learn, but I'm really enjoying the process and I hope you are too. Stay tuned for more videos and I will see you soon. Bye.